Hey guys, and welcome back to the PUBG Xbox Full Match Walkthrough series. Today we have a duos match on Erangel. Me and my friend decided to kind of have a safe drop because the flight path wasn't in our favor. Usually we like to go to Yasnaya if we're dropping on Erangel, but this time we really didn't have that option, so we decided to just get to a safe location that we can loot by ourselves. At worst, we would have to fight maybe one squad here. But turns out this time we're all alone, so we're able to get through here, pick up everything that we can, and then head out to a new location. Now we're just outside of Circle, so we decided to go even further west to this other compound to try and just get a little bit more loot than what we have. We have all the essentials, but we'd like to get as much as possible before getting into a fight. So a lot of our early games are like this. We decided to just get looted up as much as possible and then try and make it to the late game with that loot still intact. You find a lot of people just go out and look for fights right away, and that's a good way to, rack up kills and get some loot that way. But we decided to go about it a different way, loot buildings instead of bodies, and then just head to the zone and try and get safe. At times it can make for pretty boring matches, but at other times, you last until the very end, and then that's where the real magic of PUBG happens, the final circles of the game. So we found a Dacia, we moved to a different compound, looted that really quick before the zone came in, got back in the Dacia, and went to this compound past Pachinki. We've been here a number of times, so we know the layout pretty well, and it looks like we were all alone. But it wasn't long before some enemies came up thinking about the same thing. I'm able to knock the guy behind the tree, and his buddy is just kind of hanging out by the Dacia back there, so, what the heck, I'll just throw another grenade. So I secure the kill, but my friend got knocked. I didn't know that. I'm just paying attention to this guy at the moment, but I see he's knocked, so I'm going to try and revive him. But sure enough, the guy starts pushing, which I would too, obviously. So I'm using third person, just like he is. This is kind of a silly fight if you think about it. But I'm just kind of waiting until my friend gets safe. I don't want to make any stupid decisions here. I want him to get in this room so I can try and revive him, and at the same time keep an eye on this guy. I quickly disengaged the revive because I heard him coming in, and I saw him coming up the stairs, so I decided to break off and take him out, which worked out perfectly. So I revived my teammate, we got healed up, and we just started heading to the zone. When you play Vikendi for so long, you realize that the other maps, the zone moves much faster, and it's kind of punishing at times. You get so used to the slow-moving zones and not having to go very far, that when it's time to go, you better go, because the zone is coming fast. And you kind of forget that just playing Vikendi so much as we have been with this Vikendi Pass. I imagine everybody has been, because even if we quick join as a squad or a duo, or even if we play solos quick join, it seems like a lot of the time you're getting Vikendi instead of these other maps. So we have to kind of take Vikendi off at times and just play the old maps if we want to get a chance at them. But we get into zone, and we notice a couple guys right in front of us, so we're going to take some shots. And I just happened to get that last shot on the guy, and this is going to be a common theme for the rest of the match. It seems like when I get a kill, I'm just stealing kills from my teammate here, and I felt kind of bad, but, that's the way it goes sometimes. So we're kind of pinned down on this tree, and it's not really a good position to be in, for sure. So we throw some smoke to try and heal up. And we decide, since we finished that guy that we downed, we're just going to make a run for it. We're going to run to zone. We're going to prioritize position over kills at this point. Getting in a fight with this guy, we're just going to draw more attention to ourselves, maybe get picked off by a third party, So what we're going to do is heal up, get boosted up, and then just run for the zone. Use the smoke and the hill to kind of use as cover against this guy shooting us. Because there's only 40 seconds or so left until the zone starts moving, and we're on one of the fatter ends up there. So we wanted to get out soon, and I don't know if that guy actually made it, looking back at the kill feed later on. But my friend noticed the Dacia, and there's two guys sitting there. I want to wait until they stop moving so I can take that first shot, and we actually shoot together. And I knock the guy with one shot again. And then I think I got a legit kill that time. I did that mostly myself. But either way, I have 5 kills, and there's only 8 people left. And we're kind of in a bad position here, though. We're kind of out in the open. So we have to get lucky here, I feel like. And lucky is exactly what we got, because we were able to sit on this tree and not be seen by anybody. Fortunately for us, because we're kind of out in the open here. We can get taken out pretty easily from different angles. See a guy in the distance, I figure what the heck, my luck's going good, I'm going to keep shooting. I think I hit his pan. I tagged him a couple times, but he gets taken out by a player that he was battling with. He wasn't even looking at me. And now as we're running across this open field to try and get to the zone, we start getting shot at by that guy that just took out the guy that I was shooting at. So we're weaving, dodging bullets, but then he catches me with 3 straight shots with the SLR, which is pretty hard to do. That's pretty good shooting on that guy's part, but luckily, again, we have this rock, which is in the zone, and it's hiding us completely from that guy across the way. So we're going to heal up, get boosted up. We threw out some smokes because we're going to have to try and get to the other side. The zone is not in our favor at all. He is in zone right now. He doesn't have to move. He hasn't had to move for such a long time, it seems like. But we're going to try and run to this big rock and hope that it's in. I thought for sure right here this was the end. He was going to kill us both because we're so open. We have such a disadvantage here. But as I was running across, my friend started shooting him to kind of draw him away. So I was able to get to safety. And then my friend made a run for it, and he got shot a couple times, but he made it as well. And so now we're thinking, okay, 2 on 2. There's 2 guys over here shooting. There's no way it was just one guy shooting us at that time. That's what we were thinking. Like, this one guy couldn't have been doing all that damage. But I see him over here, so I'm going to throw some grenades, see if I can get lucky, see if I can knock him with a grenade, and then we can push over and basically win the match. That was our plan. Unfortunately, he was able to dodge him. I think he had some rocks over there for cover. I thought he was in the grass at first, but I think he was back in the rocks a little bit. I realized that I don't have a vest, and so I'm going to go back and check these boxes. I'm going to look for some loot. You usually don't loot this late in the game, but in this point I definitely needed to, because I didn't have a vest for the final fight. But as I'm looting, my teammate actually gets knocked, and this is dangerous because it takes 10 seconds to revive, and we only got like 15 seconds left before the zone starts moving, and we're right on the edge. So we need to do something, and do something quick. So he's going to first aid. It's going to give us about 3 seconds before the zone moves after he hits that first aid, and then we're just going to go for it, and I'll let the rest of the match play out from here. talk about a very confusing ending for us right there. We're thinking there's two guys over here. I get the headshot on the guy that was shooting at us, and he instant died. So I'm like, wait, he was instant. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? And then all of a sudden, victory. And that's because the guy was down in the rocks and he had no way to get up. How sad. How sad of an ending that he just was stuck down there, couldn't get up, couldn't fight, couldn't do anything. He might have been, you know, a person throwing some grenades earlier. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't the guy that was shooting at us that was throwing grenades at us. But he was just stuck down there and he had no way to get up from those rocks. So luckily for us, we were able to take that guy down and then just run to the zone and get safe. I thought for sure after we killed that guy there was going to be a guy to our right or something just prone in the grass waiting and just waiting to jump on us when we came in. But all in all, a 6-kill duos win on Erangel. I'll take it any day of the week. I think my hit points were actually less than my friend's hit points, which is amazing because I had 6 kills and he had 0. I stole every single one basically from him. But he actually shot more people than I did or had more hit points than I did, but didn't get any kills. But either way, I think he'll take it. I'll definitely take it. And it was a pretty exciting finish there at the end. Definitely with some confusing things going on. As you know, I've been playing Firestorm a little bit lately, but I've been playing PUBG just the same. I haven't really cut back on one to play the other. We're giving Firestorm a try just to see how it goes. I'm having fun with it. I think it's a pretty good game, and I think it has a lot of potential if they fix some of the issues, but PUBG is definitely still #1. It's the best battle royale for me out there anyway. I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but it just has these elements in it, like these final circles, the slow, methodical gameplay if you want it to be that way. And when things go right, it's such an amazing experience. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found the commentary useful. If you did, definitely give it a like. And let me know in the comment section below what you thought, and if you too are still enjoying PUBG. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. Also follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.